EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They go play action with Hurts. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield. You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive. Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard. Complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Carr going to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. 7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He'll look to throw. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Colin Saunders. He's the one that drops him this go-around. That pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw here. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Now Carr. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Thornton. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Eagles nothing.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Carr. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. The Saints at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Carr again. There's Chris Olave. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. And now Carr changing the formation.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
Brown goes in motion left. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 45 on second down, Hurts.
And this one complete to Smith. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 36. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. A first down carry for Barkley. And a solid run down inside the 30.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
In motion right is Smith.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle made by J.T. Woods. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. From 13 yards out.
And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. A point after, good by Groupie.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Eagles.
Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing is Hurts. But he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill, 65 yards. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Again, it's Barkley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's got some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A handoff to Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. Motion left, Smith. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Back to throw. And he's going to go down. Safe right around the 17. This will cost him 11 yards there on the second and goal stand. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case,
under pressure, they got him again. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Carr now to throw. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Carr. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. As Shaheed going to go in motion. Carr. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Williams diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
I think back to 2022 with Detroit. Jamal Williams just unstoppable down near the goal line. 17 rushing touchdowns. 13 of those were from 2 yards or less. He's just an absolute battering ram down in this part of the field, and he finishes off another drive in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Groupie for the extra point.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
They get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Lewis seen. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They're going to look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Inside the 20.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, it's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. Buying time to his left.
Hurts fumbles it.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And now the rookie's free.
Down to the 10.